Sorry guys, and I'm just testing this microphone to make a decision if I will keep it or just replace it. So there's nothing important for you to listen to, but to try because if the sound is still not good, see if I do this microphone. I'm not sure how close it have to be from my mouth. How is strong the audio? There's no audio, no audio at all. Really? You guys don't hear me? It is still low. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with this thing. It doesn't make sense because I saw many review on YouTube and they have a good review. So why here, why with me is not coming good? So I'm trying to figure out the reason. Let us see. Input. Because in my side, the computer, it shows that the sound is high, not low. No, I know you can hear me, but look like the audio is not strong enough. So I'm trying to find out what is the problem. Let us see now. Is it better now? No. No. Well, look like I have to, I don't know, like in my software here, the sound is coming strong actually. But why from your side, it's coming very weak? I'm not sure. Maybe I should replace it and get another microphone. It is strong. Uh, how do you compare it with the previous microphone I had? Sound very low for you? Let's see. Not sure. Why? From my side, it shows that it's up. So why it's doing that? I'm not sure. Do I have to hold the microphone so close to my mouth? That would be funny. Uh, Maybe I better just change it and go and buy the same microphone I used to have. No, I have a good microphone, but I gave it as a donation. You know, I gave the microphone I had as a donation. So I came back without a microphone. That's why I bought this one in the airport actually before I arrived home. I ordered it online. But I said to myself, maybe this one will be better. It looked like no. We will see. Yeah, because I saw many review about this microphone. Everybody's saying it's very good and the sounds good from their side. But why here it's not working? Let us see. Any change? Okay, let's do this natural. There's option says natural. Is it better now? The software have like option. You choose, you know, presetting. Yeah, if not, I will buy the same microphone I used to have. They are expensive. They are not cheap. Like I was expecting that microphone they will go down during Black Friday, but they did not because I guess many people buying those microphones they are good. So let me see here. Do you hear any noise from your side? It is noise. Let us do this. Any noise? Any gain noise? Let us go to advance. It's very strange how this software works. No noise? Okay. If we make the gain higher, um, it's better now. The other mic, other mix. What do you mean? Yeah, they have too many settings in those software. Compressor, that too. Let us see the custom option for custom. Okay, it takes the yeah, the sound is okay, but still people they complain it is low. It's not high enough. This is the issue. So we are trying to fix that issue. Sorry guys, you don't have to watch here. I mean, there's nothing. We are just testing a mic, as you see. So I don't want you to get bored. Maybe you can go and watch a better channel than this one. We have nothing here. We don't have any. Yeah, it's okay. I will return it, and you know I have to use it until I get the other microphone because this is too much headache. The other one was really easy to use, and the sound was very good. Okay, fill in the application for Amazon to return. Okay, oh, accessories. Okay, last step to return. Give support. Get help. Watch videos. What? Okay. Good product support. All right. Last click, and we are done. And we will order the other microphone. Let us go. Right. I should have done that, but I said, oh, let us see those microphones. Everybody talking about them. They are very good. And it's very heavy, actually. This one looks like 3 kilos, you know. Uh, let us see. Lord have mercy. Nothing is working these days. I don't know what to say. Let's see. Let us order the other microphone and see how fast we can get it. What? It says I purchased this item 3 times. That cannot be true. Yeah, they counting the one I canceled. So this microphone costs now, the new one, $161.24. See, the value of money is nothing these days. And the airport, the price for a hamburger was $16, and people are buying. What a theft! Seriously, a theft. So, guys, just handle with this microphone until we get the other one. We will have it in 3 days from now. Yeah. So, and I will return this one. Good. I have everything. The box is still in good condition. Everything. I mean, I just got it yesterday. Yesterday I used it because they arrive in the same day I arrive home. I will stay because it's always end being 2 hours stream. By the way, I put the video back. People ask me, you said, don't be, just give people a chance to watch and donate. So I will leave it there. Let us see, if people really care to help. But it's very disappointing, if there is somebody, I mean, you go to GoFundMe, you find people donating for stupid things. But those are, children, or those their parents, when their husbands get killed. Very, very sad, very sad people. I saw in Ukraine, women old, like, they're 85, 90, begging in the street. You go downstairs to throw your garbage, you will see 10 people fighting over the garbage. Very horrible. At the same time, you see people wearing elegant clothing. You see even some, obviously, they are rich, uh, but uh, those rich don't present really the society, the community. You see, even people, they have Porsche in Ukraine. For sure, there's people, they are rich, but the majority are very, very poor. The translator who translated the video, like in the interview, do you know how much his salary? $200. $200. Imagine. And you might say, oh, in his country, this is good. No, you see, when you look at the things you like, I showed you. I go to the grocery store, so you can get 1 kilogram of beef for $7, right? $7. That is very cheap compared to USA, right? But not for them, because if you make $200 a month, and then you have to pay for your transportation, your food, your rent, your clothing, uh, your phone, your internet, God knows, whatever. This if you are just alone, you don't have a wife, you don't have a kids, you don't have what $200 will do. Like Sucker Carson, he went to the grocery store and he will show you what $100 can buy you. But he will not tell you that some people there, this is two weeks of work, 2 weeks of work. You know, we are blessed, and we are. I don't want to say the word lucky. It doesn't fit. We are blessed to have what we have. You don't know how priceless what you have until you see how other people live. Still, I mean, this country, they have a lot of a blessing. I mean, their soil is very fertile. The soil, wherever you go, even the street, is black, dark. Like if you want to do farming anywhere in the world, you try to make your soil dark because this is what you need, minerals. What you go anywhere, like you go in the street, the mud is a black, dark. That's why their tomato is so good, the potato is so good, growing anything is so easy, and their bread is so amazing. I can say that the most cheap thing there is bread because I think maybe Ukraine is one of the biggest countries uh, who produce wheat. I bought a massive loaf of a bread. It's, if I say, maybe 2 kilos for 17 hryvnia, which is what? I mean, maybe not even 10 cents. Do you think you can get Super Chat CP and donate money? Yeah, I can activate Super Chat here, but why I want to do that? I criticize people who have Super Chat because obviously they come online for Super Chat. They are not interested in doing the good work. They will stay as long there's people making Super Chat donation. And your question will be answered only if you give Super Chat. It's a business. Very disgusting. I have no respect for those people. Like if they have Super Chat and they answer everybody, and doesn't matter if you donate or not, you know, that they will talk to you. They will. That's really different. But no, you make a donation, your question will be answered. It's like a customer service. You know what I mean? And seriously, those people, without mentioning names, I have no respect for them. Like if you are poor, nobody will answer your question. Only the one who give money. And this is supposedly Christian channels. Very Christians of them. How was my trip? It was okay. You know, nice people. Can you please believe briefly explain the main belief system of Orthodoxy? I think you are very qualified to give an biased or opinion. Uh, I'm born from an Orthodox family, and my parents are Orthodox, and the grandparents are Orthodox, and the grand, whatever grand you want, are Orthodox. But I have a lot of disappointment of those traditional churches. And like now, you see, I saw many churches doing a lot of work, but none of them is those traditionals. Like, where is the charity of the Orthodox in Ukraine? Where is the charity? Where is the churches are feeding the poor? Where is the preachers? They have just, it's became a tradition, like we have a service in Sunday. People, they come, sit down, stand up, sit down, recite this, repeat, go back home. So those churches used to be great one day when there was real men working to serve God. These days are just a traditional. People, they don't even learn. Like the priest, he make a speech, short speech. The rest is a sermon, rituals, and then you go home. And nobody understand anything. And you don't explain to them. You don't teach them. Like we know we have Jehovah's Witnesses, we have Muslims, we have all kind of garbage. And what the Orthodox Church doing? There's no education. And I notice there's a lot of corruption too. And the priests are not educated. In the Orthodox churches, I notice that if you have a high school, you want to be a priest, you're welcome. No problem. But this guy is going to be a teacher. How he can going to be qualified to teach the crowd, answer questions, sometimes they are very difficult, if you have no education. So they lost a lot of, they are not heavy as before. If you go and read the Orthodox library, you will be amazed. They used to have genius, like some writers are scary about their intelligence and their knowledge. And today, what they have? They have J dryer, this guy drying machine, who would turn the light on and do the disco dance. Those are the one I teach you. So for me, the Orthodox as teaching, they are very good. I have nothing against their teaching, even though I'm against icons but this is not a, let us say, it's not a deal breaker for me. Still, they are Christians and they are wonderful people. But the church itself become a sleepy, like Sleepy Joe, like okay, we go every Sunday. That's it. It's like where is the preaching? Where is bringing new people to Christ? Where is the priest who go around the world to preach the gospel? They don't. If you notice that most of the missionaries who accomplished something, none of them is Orthodox. Either is the Catholic Church or the Protestant Church. Orthodox are dead. When the Soviet Union came, was able to harm big deal the Orthodox Church because all this area is controlled by Soviet Union was Orthodox, including Ukraine, Bulgaria, Romania, etc. So a big harm happened, and until now they are not able to recover. Welcome, AMP 12. مساء الخير. So for me, I like churches who do work, not the churches as building. You might have the most fancy building. You are Catholic or Orthodox or Protestant, who care? From their fruits you shall know them. Like why I'm attracted to the work of those churches? Because they work, not because they pray. You know, all of us we pray, but that doesn't make us good. We pray because we have needs. not because we are good. A human being, if you take his needs, if he have no needs, he will not even talk to God. He will ignore him. It's all about needs. So you need salvation, you ask God, save me. Because a human being is selfish. But Christianity, the true teaching of Christianity, is not about your needs. It's about you love to be with the Lord, and He love you. When a person is in love, he don't think of need. In fact, a person who's in love, he give before he ask for return. It's like a mother when she give her life to her child. She's not expecting anything. I mean, he's just an infant. Is there's nothing but poo poo, a stinky child. So those churches, if they have the love where they can help and give and do whatever they can without return, those are serving Christ. It's not, I don't care what the name of the church, Protestant, Orthodox, Catholic, that is not really my concern. But if we are just doing rituals and the priest, he think he's a king, and everybody have to obey him and respect him, and he get a good salary and you go hungry to your home, that is not my priest. You see in the video I played for you, the the lady was cooking is the bishop wife. She is the bishop wife. You know, I don't know if you saw her in the video. If I go to the end of the video, uh, yeah, I think I closed it. I can open it again. Anyway, so she was cooking. She was, and like in the kitchen, women they come, they cook. Uh, Group of women, all of them, they have children, they have families to take care of their family. Nobody, they can stay home. It's cold. They come to the church. They cook. They peel the potatoes. They cut vegetables. They spend a lot. Kids are coming to the church. They made. I showed you, right? We went live. Remember? Uh, and we showed you how they are cooking in the kitchen for the kids. It's a lot of work. So I love churches who work, not the churches who pray. Work for me is a prayer. Right? This is how I understand the gospel. Work is a prayer, is not words. So you pray by working, not by saying. Otherwise, you know, if it's about talking more, then anyone who talk more than you, he was the winner. Like you see a bunch of people sitting and they are reciting the rosary like a Barut. Hail Mary, keep repeating. It's just this is stupid behavior. I I have no respect for such a behavior. Actually, I believe it's a stupid behavior. Even the Bible forbid you from repeating. Jesus said, "Don't repeat your prayer." He forbid you from repeating, but they keep doing it. Non-stop. Like so, does that make you a good person? Go help. There's some poor. There's a woman she cannot walk to go to the bathroom. She cannot clean herself. A man, old man, he can't. He don't have nobody. Go. This is how you pray. Help them instead of sitting in your ass or reciting rosary. Help nobody. So there is action and there is fiction. Those who believe it truly in Jesus, they do action, not the fiction. It's not about how much I pray, it's about how much I work. The Muslim they pray 5 times a day. 5 times a day. You know? But doesn't make them good people. Horrible. repeating the same stupid words every few hours. Very corrupt society. The prayer did not make them better people. What our Lord, He said to us, from their fruit you shall know them. Uh, anyway, you don't have to take what I say to you. But again, if the church you go to are working church, let us make it simple. Imagine there is a hive full of bees, and then you enter and you find there's no honey there. Are you going to consider that hive a hive of bees? Is it still bees hive? No, this is not. Cannot be. Because where is the honey? What make the bees unique between all the other insect is the honey, correct? Otherwise, they are just insect like the rest. They can be annoying. They can be dangerous. The only thing make them unique is the honey, which mean the work, the production, the ability to make something out of something, to reproduce. So if you have a hive, even it's so beautiful from outside, and it have a if you look at the hives of the bees, it's a perfect engineering. It's like a computer drawing. Amazing how what those insects, God, how what He made out of them. But the only reason everybody want to protect bees is the honey, and they have a bigger job too. They go and they carry pollen from a flower to a flower, and that make you have a fruit. So they feed you by pollinating the flowers. They feed you by making honey. So their life process or life journey is a production. So from the time they are born, if we can use that word, to the day they are dead, they are doing something to help someone else. So if you're a church and you yourself, if you are not a person who produce honey, you're useless. Because what make you useful is how much production you do. And production is not here about money, it's about being helpful to somebody. People around you, maybe your parents, maybe your wife, maybe your sons, maybe whatever it is. And sadly, most of the churches, they are just sleepy Joe. They even some of them they have a book, a literature book, about speeches. So today, what today? Okay, today is November 30. In November 30, there is a speech. We will read this one. Even the book decide for them what speech they will read. They cannot even make their own speech. They don't have their own sermon because simply they are not people of God. They are just doing a job. You see, when you are a believer, inside you you have a different engine like the bees. You cannot stop doing something, speaking from your heart. You do not need somebody to write for you a speech to say in the church. Even those Christians, when even the ones supposedly they do some work, when they try to debate somebody, they cannot even debate, using their own knowledge. They have to go and search in the internet, and they make a PowerPoint and they read it for you. And that's supposed to make them scholars or knowledgeable people. But because they are fake, they have zero knowledge, they cannot speak and give you the answer. They try to get the answer from somebody else, claiming it is their own. And those are many in our churches, sadly. They buy a book, and the book have speeches, and they read the speech to you written by somebody 30 years ago. So when they speak, they don't speak to your heart because they are speaking and reading plain text. This is why I don't like traditional churches no more. And this is my experience. I'm baptized in Orthodox Church. Uh, in fact, I believe myself Orthodox more than the Orthodox themselves, because the Orthodox is the one who work, not the one who talk. If you want to know how much somebody he care for his faith, check out how many hours he spent for his faith in his daily life. Like what, 5 minutes, 2 minutes, maybe zero, maybe 2 hours? The numbers will talk and will tell you how much his faith is important for him, especially if this faith is not involving, treasury of money. Like because it can be that you spend too much time to talk because you make money, not because you care for God. So there's many ways to know how much a person he is interested, or let us say investing, if we can use the word. My English is not my first language, as you know. So I try to use words, sometimes they can be not the right word to use. So if I use the word investment, it might be not correct, but this is the word I know. So maybe you can find something closer, because God is not about investing. I'm not investing with God, but I can say I'm a farmer, and God, He gave me tools, and He said to me, "This is a land, this is a soil, this is seeds. Show me what you can do with it." So I can say, God, He invested in me by loving me. So He gave me seeds, that is love. He gave me tools, that is love. He gave me land, He gave me life, that is love. So now, in return, what I will give Him? The first question I will ask myself, well, what He's expecting from me? He gave me seed, that's mean I have to provide something. But God don't eat. Who's going to eat from those seeds? People. He gave me tools. He don't need tools. So what I will do with the tools? Well, to work with the seed and the ground and the land He gave you. So you come to the conclusion that God gave you so you can give, not Him. And God judge you by how much you give to others, not to Him. He do not need you. So whatever talent or gifted He gave you, those are a down payment of love, a free, uh, if we can say. I'm trying to use like words we know in our life, like we understand. So God, He gave me life, but He will take it back. This is temporarily, and it's temporarily for a reason, because a human being is very greedy. If I live forever, I will disrespect God. I will call Him names I don't care for Him, because then I became God. I can live forever without any. Nobody can take me down. Nobody can kill me. Why I need God? This is the logic of a human being. So God for you, if you are a person who have the logic of needs, is just a first aid box. So when you are in a hard time, you run to Him. It's like when you have an injury. But a person who love God, he don't consider God as a first aid, and he don't run to Him when he have an injury. He run to Him all the time. The same as when a child, he see his father after a long day of work coming back home, he run to meet his father. Not because he's injured, not because he is hungry, but because he loved to see his father. The same as the father, he opened his arms. So if we reach the point in our churches and in our community and our family that we understand that Christ never exists in our life for him, never come to us because he wants something from us. It is the opposite. He wants something for us, not he wants something from us. So he wants for us love, he wants for us salvation, he wants for us to be with him. And this is why a Christian person, he don't see an act of a charity as an act of I'm doing it to God. He see it as an act of a believer. For as the Bible said, faith without work is a dead faith. So if I am a faithful person, then where is my faith is going to go? What my faith will be produced? Just okay, I have faith, that's it. How come I have faith but I have no fruits? It's impossible. Like when Jesus said, if you have faith, you know, in anything, you can do miracles, you can do things, you can accomplish things. Faith is very important. But faith, which is just something in your mind, like an ideology, is not exist really if it is just like that. Work is the most important thing. Like imagine you have faith in your wife that she is truthful, but you don't trust her. That means you don't have faith in her. So faith became just a word. You say to her, I have faith in you, I trust you, but you keep spying at her because you don't trust her. Maybe she's cheating, maybe she is a bad person. Faith is everything. Faith is the balance of love. Faith is the ability of not to be like let's say a person who want to own others. I have faith on you. I move my trust from my heart to you. In other way or other word, uh, faith is the ability to be comfortable with somebody, and you believe that this somebody can be trustworthy. And this is how God he look at you. Either you are a trustworthy because you are a faithful person, and then you will provide something to somebody who need your help, or you are just fake trustworthy. You speak too much to God about God with your lips, but in reality you never do any good work. So you have to choose which one you will be. All right. I don't know. I don't know if my voice is coming good because I know that the microphone is not doing great. Just have patience with me. In 3 days, we will have a new microphone. All right. Any other question? Yeah, exactly. Like the women when she met this Aramaic women, when she met Jesus, she's not a Jew, and even Jesus said to her, "Don't throw the bread to the dogs." She said, "Lord, even dogs they feed in the crumbs." So she is not a believer. She is not even a qualified to be considered a good person. She have a bad history, obviously, but yet she have faith, and such a woman she can be transformed to something new because now she have faith, and then if she believes, she will be a new person. So the first thing faith can do is a change in you before a change in others. Again, that will go back to the fruit because the fruit of faith is what? Is the change. If you have faith, you cannot be a cheater. Can you? Can you be a faithful to God and cheat at your wife? Impossible. Because light and darkness cannot live under one roof. Things we do in the hide, in the darkness, obviously it is in the darkness because it's not good. Otherwise, we would do it in the light. So a cheater, a cheater is a very horrible person because simply he has zero faith. Even if he claimed to be a believer, he speak about God day and night. And these days, when somebody lie, it's not a big deal. He lie. So what? Everybody lie. When somebody cheat, everybody cheat. When somebody sleep around, fornicate, everybody sleep around. So in these days, the bad things became normal. But a faithful Christian, those things for him is not. He will feel guilt. He will feel bad. Like, you can go and have sex with someone, whoever one. But ask yourself a very simple question. Are you a happy person after you have done that? You will find that the more you have relationship out of marriage, the more your life is going down and happy. Even the one who sleep with you, he don't trust you because you sleep with everybody. And the women, she sleep with the man, she knew that this man is not a good man too. He sleep with everybody. So both of them, they look at each other down because this is who you are, this is who I am. We are the like. We go around, and that is a form of a cheating because you cheat with yourself. So you better preserve yourself, even though all of us we have needs. We have sexual needs. We get tempted. We need money. We need sometimes you do things because you feel lonely, and that can be a big issue for many people because many are living sad life because they cannot handle to be alone. They are not mentally are not strong enough to handle it. So you have to learn how to be faithful, not only with God but with yourself. So when you want to do fornicate, you are cheating God and you are cheating yourself because simply you claim to be a believer, then you do the opposite of belief. If you are a scammer, if you are a person who steal money, if you are a person, uh, you justify wrong stuff, you know that what you do is wrong, and still you do it and you justify it. It's all is a form of a cheating. All of it is a cheating. In Ukraine, I saw sunglasses on the side of the road next to the bus. I went for a walk, and they look nice actually. I went for a walk, and I walked for maybe 35 minutes or 40 minutes. I came back, like the sunglasses is still there. So look what happened. Somebody found them in the ground. He put them on the side where he found them, in the side of the way. All those people in the front of the bus station, they can see the glasses. And this is a poor country. This is Ukraine. I don't think in Ukraine there's no thieves. There is thieves. But it can happen that all the ones who are present at that time are good people. I came back, I found the sunglasses there still. Surely they are in very good condition. That is faith. That the one who found the sunglasses, he have faith that if he leave them there, nobody will take them except the one who lost them. Otherwise, he would take them himself. And all those people who they are standing there, and for sure they can see them, the same as I see them. I see the sunglasses. All of them, they have faith that nobody will take it except the one who lost it. And I said to myself, oh, somebody will take it. How how the sunglasses are here? Nobody is taking them. Yeah. The good inside the human being appear when he do action, not when he talk. In fact, all the thieves, all the liars, they talk so good. They are professional talkers, and by their talk, they can manipulate you and control you and take your money and steal from you because they make you believe that they are trustworthy. But then their action will prove that they are false people. But it's going to be too late, right? Uh, in Ukraine, I went inside a store to, I don't speak the language, right? I know how, they told me the price, but I don't know what he's saying. I don't understand. Uh, so I gave cash. I think I gave like 1,000, and the the guy he gave me the money back, whatever the change is. I counted, I put it in my pocket, and then I took the bag, which is, for the stuff I bought. I carry it and I walk. And then the guy he followed me, the same guy who just bought the stuff from him. He followed him and he started talking to me. I don't know. I paid him money. Why he's following me? You know? So I don't know. So I said, let me. Okay, hold on. I opened the phone, hoping that this translator would work. He told me that the price is for 2 kilos, but the cases he have it can fit for 1 kilo. So he make one ready and he gave me the case and he went inside to get the second case and I left. So he followed me to tell me, oh, you did not take the second case, but he know I'm a foreigner. He know I don't understand. He know for sure now. I think this is the price for the 1 kilo. I said, oh, the 2 kilos. He said, yeah. So I went back with him and he gave me the second kilo. Yeah. It turned to be that he have only this left. Uh, and if you buy them all, I will give you this price. What he was saying to me. And I said, okay, I don't know what he's saying. I have no idea what he said. So if he's a cheater, he will take the money which I gave him and he will be happy to take the money and he give me half of the amount or the 1 kilo instead of two. And then he will sell the other 1 kilo, make more money. But no, he chased me. He went inside the store to look for a small bag to fill up the rest. He came out. I'm not there. I'm gone. I thought that's it because he gave me the one case. Why I want to stay? So there is a cheater who would love to make something out of you, fool you, use you, abuse you. And there is a good person. He will be remembered. I don't know the person. I cannot even remember his face, but I remember his story. So this story will be with me for many years to come. Beautiful, you know. So you find like, okay, they are poor, very poor, you know, but yet they have dignity. He did not say to himself, I will, this stupid foreigner, he don't know what I told him. He gave me money for 2 kilos and I gave him 1 kilos. He will be happy to do it. Somebody says Quran respect Christianity. Well, if you respect Christianity, then why you call us kuffar? And why you say those who believe in Christianity they will go to hell? And Allah even in the Quran He says He will erase the faces and the eyes of Christians and Jews. So those who say those stupid things, obviously they are idiot. Muhammad He says if you see a Christian or a Jew in the street, force him to walk in the sewage. Islam is the last one respect anybody. And by the way, I don't respect religion too. But Islam is a violent religion. I don't have to respect a Muslim. I don't respect Muslims. I will never respect them. Anyone respect somebody believe that drinking camel urine will make you better person, or drinking the piss of a man, his name is Muhammad, or having sex with the children, or believing in killing your neighbor so you can go to heaven? Do you respect somebody believe that Muhammad was the best of mankind, yet he go after his own son wife and he sleep with her and he take her? I don't respect such kind of people. No. Never respect a cult. If you say to a person, I respect your belief, and you know that he is believing in a cult, you are a fraud. You are just a fraud. Because how you respect satanic belief? If I say to you, let us say you are a Jehovah's Witnesses, and this is actually a conversation happened between me and a woman and her husband. Both are Jehovah's Witnesses. So we were sitting in a coffee shop, and she could not answer me. The woman, the man is a potato. He don't even talk. Said, okay, okay, I respect your belief. I said, I don't respect your belief. She was shocked. She said, please. I said, I don't respect your belief. Your belief will take you to hell. How I can respect it? You respect Satan? So when somebody he says stupid things like I respect your belief, that is a stupid words of unwise person. Like imagine you say to a woman she is a prostitute, I respect your job. Because a human being he is following false belief is the same as a prostitute, if not worse. No, I don't need her respect over my belief, and I'm not seeking respect of other to my belief. This is not the issue. The issue is what is right and what's wrong. The word respect does not exist. What respect? You know, we have words in language are used for a particular purpose. You know, Uh, when we talk about belief, belief is not a person. How you can respect a belief? Either you believe in it or you reject it. If you believe in it, you do not need to respect it. You know, you believe in it. It's your belief now. It's your best, not about respect. It's your guide. It's your law. It's your method of life. But if you reject it and then you say I respect it, that means you are a donkey. So why you reject it if you respect it? If it is respected, then you should accept it. Obviously, you reject it because it is not respected, right? There's something wrong with it. Are you getting my point? Like if you say to a woman, I respect you, but I don't believe you. That's stupid. Well, if you don't believe her, that means she's a liar. But I respect you. Like I respect the lie in you. I respect your lies, maybe. So people use stupid words, and they are like they have a child mind, like other things like became more used in society. Like be open minded. Is the sound still bad? You know what? Why I don't use this thing here? I bought. I don't know. Let us see. Maybe we can connect this thing for the computer. What do you think? Let me try. It might work. I bought this microphone. All of this I bought because when I went to Ukraine, people they were saying we don't hear you, too much noise, blah 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 blah. You guys gave me a headache. Let me see if I can make this thing work. Give me a minute. Well, we tried. It didn't work. I connected this thing to the computer and it did not receive any power. So it worked only with the phone, obviously, or camera. It's all right. Yep. All right. Any other question? In 2 days from now, we will have the other microphone, and I'm sure it's going to be very good because this is the same microphone I used to have before I go abroad. Any other question? No, but people are saying that the sound is very low actually, and I agree with them. I compare between my previous microphone and this one. Obviously, the sound is low, is not coming strong, as many people complain. All microphone is made in China. The keyboard is made in China. Apple, everything made in China. China, Chinese made is not bad, my friend. There is some stuff made in China is cheap, but in America too. In fact, the the Chinese product It's way better than many countries because they are really good in cloning. I mean, if you are not expert, you will not know what is real and what is fake because the real one is made in China too. Like where the most expensive product is made in China, and then they put for them they put a brand of Italy or France or Apple or whatever, but it's made in China. Uh, like those smartwatch, like Apple, you pay a lot of them. Headphone, they don't even cost a few dollars in China. And Apple, they are thieves. They rip you like they are robbing you. So China is way better than American company when it's come to production. But people they have like okay, this is China, Chinese, it's bad. It's not. From a child labor. Well, you see, uh, people they say stupid things by the way about child labor. Which one is better? Which one is better? A child he work and a child he never do. Not when he is a child, not when he is growing. Like this guy Jay is a Muslim. If you ask him what a man he is 40 years old in the Middle East do for living, what Middle Eastern how they make living, how somebody in Afghanistan make living from drugs, how they make living in Pakistan, how people make living there. So when they speak about it, China, because China is not a Muslim country, they say child labor. But all your countries, not only you have a child labor, you have sex with them. One of the most famous labor in Islamic countries is having sex with the childrens, like bachabazi, and then they say to you child labor, right? People are hypocrite. A child who work better than a child is homeless. It's a fact. In your countries, children are being raped, kidnapped. In Turkey, children go in the street, nobody see them again because they take their kidney, they take their heart, they take their organs, and they sell them in the black market. Big business in Bosnia, big business in those Islamic countries. And then they say to you, China. In the Middle East, we have a statement: if a camel he see the hump in his back, he will fall apart. And those are the Muslims. They see the pimple in your face, but they don't see the big hump in the top of their back. I was a child and I forced my dad to take me to work with him. It was the most happy time in my life. And I'm not saying that forcing children to work is is the best thing to do, but I can tell you that working as a child make a man out of me. I fear nothing. Whatever you throw me, I'm going to be standing because I went through what men go through when I was a child. A child who is staying as a child and he keeps staying as a child until he is 18, he is going to be a stupid child. He will be broke so easy. He will be weak. He will be very a very easy target because his childhood became so long. In the old days, when you are 18 years old, you are almost a grandfather. You know, you know, like these days they say to you, he's 17, he's a child. No, he's not. What, 17 is a child? Are you serious? The law says, though. The law says until you are 21 or 18. That is stupid law. What make you Successful person is hard life, not easy one. Easy life destroy the mentality of a human being, spoiled you, literally spoiled you. Like if we go right now and see any kid who is working in a street or somewhere in India or wherever, and then we go to an American boy, he is in the same age. Which one he can survive life? If we take them both and throw them in the jungle, which one will be successful? Which one will survive? The guy who always have hamburger in front of him and his mom she cook for him and he don't like it because he want McDonald's and he called the restaurant, you bring me food, I want pizza. Or the kid who wake up 5 a.m. in the morning, he go to work, he carries stuff in his head, in his shoulders, he do everything he can so he can bring some food and money to his mom or his little brothers. You cannot compare. So child labor, it can be bad because somebody will take advantage of you, will not pay you enough, but will have a great impact on the person who went through it because he will grow so fast. He will become a man so fast. And you might say, oh, he did not enjoy life. In fact, I believe it's the opposite. The best moment in my life when I was a child, I remember and when I'm working, not when I'm playing. I don't remember anything about me playing. I remember things I did when I'm working. I'm happy about it. All right. So, I advise people to stop this, like, I don't know what the word in English, like, we show off like we are better, like Chinese, they are, go, what are you talking about? China one day was one of the weakest countries. Today they are the most scary one. Japanese, they ripped them apart. They occupy Korea, they occupy China, they killed hundreds of thousands of people. Do the Japanese now dare even to say a word to the Chinese? So they are very successful. They became a country can stand even to USA. From very poor, very horrible, very bad. And I'm not saying, by the way, I'm not defending China. I mean, there's many bad things in China, but people always they try to put certain countries down. But they never been in China. Did you even go to? If I show you right now cities in China, you won't believe it. Like which country in the world is the same as a China today? None. Because simply they can be independent. They can feed themselves. They can dress themselves. They can give themselves all the accessory they need. For you, if you want a TV, you have to go to China. If you want a fan, you have to go to China. If you want anything, your monitor, your microphone, your air condition, even a frames for your pictures is coming from China. There's nothing is made any by you. Your socks, your pant, just name it. This Jay he remind me of the Middle Eastern. Middle Eastern are very proud, arrogant people. But about what? Nobody knows. If you speak to any Middle Eastern, you will think that this guy is coming from a different galaxy. Us and we are and etc. And those American and those Chinese and those Korean and they speak about everybody from above. They always look down at everybody. In the same time, they are the most corrupt, the most wicked, the most violent, the most donkeys, the most low IQ. And actually, I believe that you are so proud and arrogant because you have low IQ, not because you are smart. Smart people are very humble. Middle Eastern are very humble when they try to present humble movie. Like as an example, Mufti Ming, Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. But the same guy, just tell him, you would marry your daughter to somebody from Nigeria? He will kill you if you say that. Would you marry your daughter from somebody from Egypt? He will slaughter you if you say that. They are the most racist, the most corrupt, the most, I mean, you name it. In the same time, they give you speeches about right and wrong. Yeah, if you go to China, you will notice that New York is a village, literally a village. You are proud about New York? You have no idea. You don't know what a China is. You have no idea. They are proud, they are arrogant, and they love to show off. And for sure, in China, there's bad and there's ugly, but there is, China is a China. In fact, if you compare the Chinese manufacturing, even in history, you will notice that they are really smart people. I mean, if you see how they build houses, the skills they have, even firework. I mean, they are the one who came with all this stuff. Uh, I find them astonishing. Generally speaking, I found that Asian people, I don't want to sound racist now. You know, I'm white, I'm not Asian, all right? I found them that they are more skilled than white people or Middle Eastern people in general, uh, especially some countries like China. Uh, if you go now to Korea, I mean, they have a great history and a great innovation history. In the West, we have innovations, new innovation like what is a woman? Nobody knows. Like who is a woman? Do you know who's a woman? Nobody knows. What is a woman? And this is other face, by the way, in China, prostitution too. So in one hand, you will see big building, nice, beautiful. At the same time, you will see some very scary stuff. But this is always normal to see in big cities where prostitution will grow, always behind fancy buildings and too much civilization, let us say, there will be a lot of a drama too. But this is exist everywhere. If you type now like Las Vegas, prostitution, scary, Los Angeles, anywhere. Yeah, this is it, China. The one you don't like. Momo is a woman. Well, a long time ago, I was debating a Muslim. Maybe this is long, long time ago. And I asked him about why Muhammad, he pee like a woman. He gave me a very funny answer. But I believe that Muhammad, he have a defect in his body. You know, it can happen like one, maybe every few millions. A person, he would have a hole. It's like a vagina, and he have a penis at the same time. But when he pee, the pee will not go to his penis, will go from that hole. And I think this is why Muhammad, he used to pee sitting down, because Arab don't do that. Arab don't pee sitting down. This is not their tradition. This is not their history. And there's nowhere it says that his God told him to do that. So what is the reason? He have a defect. He have a physical defect. that his pee don't go to his penis, it goes to from that hole. Yeah, even the hadith says, look, the Arab, they said, look, he pee like women. So it was weird for the Arab, and they are Arab from his town. Why in the world he is peeing like a woman? Because obviously you have a, you have an issue, you have a defect. And there is other hadith, but I'm not, I cannot remember where I can find it. I did read this one long time ago. Muhammad, he used to leak from his anus, but I need to find this hadith. I don't remember any word of it. Like, usually when I search for something, I remember a sentence, and that sentence will make me able to find it. But I don't remember exact words to search for it. But I'm very sure from the existence of this hadith that Muhammad, he used to put a fabric in his anus to stop the leak. And those leakage, let us say, happen only if you are a homosexual and somebody, excuse my language, doing from the right location. So that location will lose ability to hold itself and shit will come out because the muscles which is holding your butt together is destroyed. So he used to put a fabric in his anus. But I need to find this reference. I need to find this hadith. No, no, it's not a diaper. He pushed it inside his anus to block it. It's a block. It's not a diaper. Diaper will not work. It is a plug, a fabric. He pushed it in his butt to stop the shit from coming out. Yeah. There's a lot of things actually. If I want to share with you, uh, like if I want to go and do some extra study and not study actually, just to find out reference, because I don't know how I can find that in the internet. All those things I know from books, not I learned it long time ago before the internet came to existence. Yeah. If you read my book Six on Allah, I put like the most, let us say, important stuff to explain the relationship between Allah and sex. My target was not to talk about sex as sex by itself, but the connection between this religion and sexual stuff. And then you will notice that, as an example, Omar, according to the Muslims, he have a disease, and this disease will make him not to calm down, except if he paint his anus with the semen of men. If you ask the Muslim, they will say to you, it was used as a medicine at that time, that if somebody have a problem in his anus, that uh, they rub it with semen of men. But then you ask yourself, okay, where you will get the semen of men to your ass? And who is the one who suggests such a medicine? Obviously, this guy is a gay, I mean, there's no way. I mean, even if it's true that that can help in something, there is no way a man will accept it, you know? So there is tons of wicked stuff in their books. The more you know about it, the more you find it funny and disgusting. All right. The testing microphone became more than an hour, and this microphone is not working good, so we will replace it soon. And guys, it's time for me to go. Let me check how much donation does this church have. When we left last time, it was 916. Let us see if we have more people. I hope so. 970. So from 916 to 970. All right, what we can say. Until now, we did not reach 1000. We don't have Lubna here to cry and make people, Muslims, there's some Muslims, they make a threat for me, I need to move, And people, they send thousands of dollars. And those are orphans. They need your help, and and nobody care. What we can do, what we can say, I will keep helping them. I made a promise. I made a promise, and I will keep my promise. And I make my promise in front of you. If we could not make the donation to cover their center, I would do my best to cover it all by myself, even though this is too much for me. Even if it's only me is going to give. I told them we will support you, and I will keep my word, and I will have this center open, no matter what. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you, and always remember that God is good. So is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya. Bye bye.